hope you feel at the back. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, I'm just saying it's just not for me. So to each his own, if you into that, not for me, man.
Yeah. Happy birthday, cuz. Happy birthday.
Yo, Sal, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out. That's real life.
Real life.
Yeah, nigga, no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that Meek. Yeah, Meek.
Diddy might be locked up, but the chaos surrounding him hasn't slowed down for a second. It's actually getting crazier by the week. More and more secrets keep leaking out from those Wild Mansion nights. And now, 50 Cent is aiming his spotlight straight at Meek Mill and Burna Boy. Those so-called studio sessions at Diddy's house? Please. According to insiders, music wasn't the focus at all. People were getting lit, things went left fast. And now 50 is ready to expose every hidden detail he's been sitting on. He keeps hinting that he has access to files Diddy thought were buried forever, including that mysterious MMS clip Diddy supposedly hid deep in his vault. But it's resurfacing, and people are saying it's only a matter of time before the whole world sees it. And if you know the streets, you've already heard the wild rumor. Diddy allegedly got cut inside jail. Word is somebody pulled a blade on him, and that 4-year sentence on 2 out of 5 charges has turned into pure chaos on the inside. Now he's finding out what bad boy for life really feels like when you're no longer the one calling the shots. And of course, the first person to jump into the drama was 50 Cent. He wasted zero time. In a now-deleted post, he clowned Diddy like it was his full-time job, cracking jokes, throwing shade, and doing what only 50 does best. Now everyone's asking, is he trolling? Or is he quietly hinting at the next big bombshell? Rumor says someone pressed a knife to Diddy's neck and whispered, "Southside, we outside." Insane, right? That one sentence had the streets buzzing. And now? Word is Diddy might start naming names, hoping to shave time off his sentence. Allegedly, he's ready to expose exactly who was sliding through those late-night mansion parties. Not random nobodies, but industry heavy hitters. And of course, 50 Cent couldn't stay quiet. He's louder than ever, bragging that he's seen footage that could completely flip the music industry on its head. Nobody's shocked, though. 50's been trolling Diddy for years with memes, captions, and that fake Netflix trailer, Diddy Do It. He lives for this. When Diddy got hit with that 4-year sentence, 50 jumped online and wrote, "Whoever used to book Diddy for speaking events, I'm free now." He's not making it. Savage, and he didn't stop there. Now he's calling out every undercover artist who's been close to Diddy for years. The ones allegedly attending those freak-off nights like it was some twisted VIP membership. Guess who's first on his list? Meek Mill. Yeah, the same Meek people have whispered about for years, claiming he was one of Diddy's favorites. It all ties back to that infamous Vegas birthday bash Diddy threw for him. Matching outfits, Mayweather weekend, an A-list crowd. But what happened after the cameras shut off? That's the part that sounds like something straight out of a dark, twisted movie. Because once the lights were out, the mansion turned into complete madness. Reports say it looked like a battlefield. Broken bottles everywhere, used condoms on the ground, blood on the bedding, razor blades tossed around, and every kind of substance scattered across the room. Even the property manager, Jason Haight, said it himself. It was the nastiest thing he'd ever walked into. But here's the jaw-dropper. All of that happened the same weekend that rumored tape was supposedly filmed. The one people claim shows Diddy and Meek in a compromising moment nobody can unsee.
You have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right? I know
He did it.
You've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before.
Because the whispers surrounding that night are dark, the kind that make people lean in and lower their voices. The talk is that Diddy treated Meek like he had some sort of claim over him. And the second those rumors hit the internet, Meek fired back instantly. He called everything a lie, said the audio clips floating around were nothing but AI-generated garbage meant to smear him. He jumped online preaching about how people were trying to silence a powerful black voice from the trenches saying, "My influence is global. They want it gone. I'm a real king. Nobody controls me." He claimed fake accounts and bots were running political-style smear campaigns to tear down real brands. But the streets weren't buying that speech. They've seen the photos, the clips, the moments that looked a little too cozy. Meek and Diddy always moved like there was more than business between them. And now that leaks might be creeping out, everybody's wondering, was it really friendship? Or was something else happening behind those mansion doors? The minute Meek pulled the AI card, the internet split in half, some defending him, others saying he was panicking because the truth was finally catching up. That's when 50 Cent came right back swinging, reposting one of Meek's old videos calling Diddy Big Bro and captioning it, "Yeah, that's what he calls him when the camera's on." Straight disrespect. And 50's trolling is undefeated. Then it got darker. A former security worker from Diddy's Miami mansion spoke out, claiming Meek wasn't just a visitor. He stayed for days at a time. He said those studio nights had nothing to do with tracks and everything to do with what Diddy called team building. NDAs everywhere, phones locked away, and random guests who vanished before sunrise. And out of nowhere, another leak hit the internet. A blurry clip supposedly from that Vegas weekend. Faces are unclear, but fans swear the voices sound like Diddy and Meek. The internet exploded. People froze frames, ran filters, and pointed out that the background matched the luxury suite from Mayweather's after party. 50 Cent jumped in again, posting, "Told y'all, I saw it first." Meanwhile, Meek's team went into full damage control, calling blogs to delete posts and tagging AI experts to prove it was fake. But it was too late. Once 50's audience touches something, it spreads like wildfire. Blogs, podcasts, TikTok gossip pages, everyone dissecting the footage and arguing whether it's real or a deepfake. Either way, Meek's reputation is taking heavy hits. What used to be street credibility has turned into meme material. And 50 is loving every second. And the question everyone keeps repeating, if the footage is fake, why is Meek reacting like it's real? Something isn't adding up, and people are smelling fear, not confidence. By the next morning, the whole internet was a battlefield. Fan pages, gossip blogs, hip-hop forums, non-stop chaos. Everybody wanted to know, is Meek Mill actually tied up in Diddy's hidden mess, or is this another viral trap? But 50 wasn't done. He went even harder, posting a photoshopped pic of Diddy holding a leash with Meek on the other end, captioned, "Bad Boy Kennel Edition, coming soon, pure savagery." Then came even more chatter. Rumors that federal agents have been quietly watching Diddy's circle, not just the parties, but the money trail behind them. Whispers say those mansion events were cover-ups with serious cash and favors between artists, execs, and street players. And guess whose name keeps popping up? Meek's. Then suddenly Burna Boy's name gets dragged in. Old photos resurfacing, same mansion, same timeline, same people. 50 jumped on that too, saying, "Told y'all this circle wasn't about music. It was about submission." That line alone sent the entire internet into a spiral. And now insiders are claiming the MMS tape everyone's been whispering about might not just show Diddy and Meek. It might involve multiple faces, all from the same wild nights. The rumor mill is spinning out of control. Nobody's clearing the air. Nobody's denying anything. Just deleting posts and staying silent. Keep watching, because what comes next? It's even more explosive.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Fans are losing their minds trying to connect the dots. But one thing is obvious. 50 Cent has the upper hand right now. His trolling has turned into full-on exposure, and the industry is frozen in silence. The real question is, if more footage leaks, how many names are going to fall before this scandal blows wide open? At this point, everything is spiraling, and 50 is acting like he's directing the entire show. He keeps posting cryptic messages like, "Next episode loading," paired with clips of prison bars slamming shut. He's basically turning Diddy's downfall into a series. And what's surprising is that behind all the jokes, insiders say 50 is actually holding real evidence, not just rumors. Supposedly, several former bodyguards from Diddy's circle contacted him, offering to sell proof from years of wild parties, private flights, and exclusive invites. Word is those files could take out half the industry if they ever see daylight. Meanwhile, Meek's team is scrambling, lining up interviews, sending PR statements, and trying to shift attention back to his music. But fans aren't letting it slide. Every time he posts, the comments fill up with Southside, we outside, and bad boy treatment. It's ruthless. Even old allies like Ross are keeping their distance, staying silent like they don't even know him. The tension is spreading quickly. Burna Boy suddenly unfollowed both Diddy and Meek, and fans caught in the confusion. Now people think Burna is trying to distance himself before another big hit. One insider even hinted that the MMS clip floating around is only part one, and the next part includes more rappers, names nobody expected. Inside the prison walls, Diddy's team is leaving frenetically. Reports say he's been calling his lawyers non-stop, terrified the feds might get a hold of the unreleased footage. That same insider claimed Diddy is scared that 50 might work with law enforcement to finish him off. Not physically, but career-wise. Right now, the streets are watching, the blogs are feasting, and 50 is smiling like they already know. The landscape is shifting, and anyone tied to Diddy is sweating bullets. If another tape drops, this could do more than end careers. It might expose the entire dark system behind the music industry. When that old clip resurfaced of Diddy with the Daddy on camera, the internet exploded instantly. No one called their homeboy Daddy. Comment sections lit up with memes, edits, and reaction videos. People were stunned. And the biggest question came next. Who leaked that footage? Rumor has it wasn't a hacker. It was one of Diddy's own bodyguards. The same guy who reportedly saw too much at those mansion parties and finally got tired of staying quiet.
Everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what was going on, but I just heard slapping against his cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, Daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this because I was like.
Insiders claim he had been sitting on years' worth of footage, messages, and photos from deep inside Diddy's inner circle. And once the feds started closing in, he allegedly chose to cash out before everything collapsed. But then Jaguar Wright jumped into the conversation and flipped the entire narrative. She pointed fingers directly at Nicki Minaj, suggesting Meek's ex might have paid to have that clip leaked just to ruin his reputation permanently. When people revisited that old Nicki interview where she laughed and said Meek loved drama and attention, folks started thinking Jaguar might not be lying. Then DJ Academic stirred the pot even more, saying Lil Rod's lawsuit against Diddy mentioned a Philly rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj. Everyone instantly knew who he was referring to. The details lined up almost too perfectly. The Philly connection, the Nicki history, the Diddy involvement, and that same suspicious timeline. Fans were stunned, saying, "This isn't coincidence, this looks like revenge." Meek tried to reverse the narrative, tweeting that he'd pay $100,000 to anyone who could trace where the rumor started. But no proof ever surfaced. No names, no receipts, just silence. Now people are putting the pieces together. The Vegas birthday party, the leaked audio, the daddy clip, and Meek's nonstop denials. The puzzle isn't looking clean, and the picture it forms is far from innocent. Some are whispering that Meek might not have been a victim at all, that he enjoyed the benefits, played along, and is now scrambling while Diddy takes the fall. And if that tape is real, it suggests their bond went way deeper than music. And the mess only gets darker, because now another major name has been pulled into it, Burna Boy. The so-called African giant is suddenly plastered all over the rumor mill. People are saying he may have been Diddy's special import in more ways than one. When Diddy linked up with Burna during the Twice as Tall album era, everything looked innocent. Two artists bonding over culture, pain, and creativity. Diddy publicly called him my brother and spoke about how close they got during quarantine. He even wrote about sharing memories of Kim Porter while Burna sang to the music he played. Back then, it sounded heartfelt. Now with all these new allegations about Diddy's so-called boy toy circle, fans are looking back at those posts with fresh eyes. And people haven't forgotten that clip of Diddy lifting Burna off the ground like they were long-lost partners while Burna hopped out of a golf cart with a little too much excitement. Viewers are replaying that moment frame by frame, like detectives catching clues they missed before.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was real. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit with Meek. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
It gets even shadier. The Grammy-winning album Diddy executive produced, the one that launched Burna globally. The streets are now whispering that the trophy might have come with a heavy, unspoken cost. And then things exploded when a leaked photo resurfaced, showing Burna bent over with Diddy behind him. People argued whether it was fake, but the timing was suspicious. That image went viral right after Diddy's arrest.
Okay, so...
But that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lower his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon after, rumors started circulating about a missing Burna Boy X Diddy tape. Word is the footage came from the same stash Diddy allegedly used to control and blackmail celebrities who got too close.